broadcast network, AFTERBUZZ TV. Over 20 million weekly downloads in over 150 countries, and your number one source for after-show entertainment. AFTERBUZZ TV, the destination for TV superfans, producing after shows for over 300 of your favorite TV shows, interviewing celebrities and showrunners, and bringing you behind-the-scenes exclusives. All thanks to E! Entertainment's Maria Menounos, producer Kevin Undergaro, and internet leader Akamai. Now, let the buzz begin!
That coco. The low.
Yo, what up, AfterBuzz? It's your boy DJ Jesse Janedy here in studio for the Real World Skeletons After Show, Sarasota's finest. I'm joined in studio with Nicolette Sensei Don't Play Gaona.
What's happening, y'all? What's happening?
Sir Jeff Thurm.
What up?
Hey, make sure y'all hit the subscribe button down below. Subscribe, hit us up on iTunes, subscribe there. Just subscribe to AfterBuzz TV everywhere, anywhere, and then also
follow us.
Hit us up.
Tweet me. You guys can hit me up at DJ Jesse J.
Me at Sensei Don't Play.
Me at Jeff_Thurm.
And if you guys tweet at us, make sure you guys also tweet at AfterBuzz TV. Let's get it going.
Let's do it.
Let's do it.
Yeah, let's do it.
Let's go.
Because someone needed to, because this episode was...
See ya.
Sleep.
All right, let's talk about it. So Jason and Sylvia played hide and seek. That was cute.
Yeah.
Moving on from that, we get to dinner. Bruno, Madison, Violetta. She freaks out over a weight comment.
I mean, clearly.
And then that's where it all kind of comes out. She can't take a joke.
Yeah.
It's like, girl, you be out here...
She wants to be the pit bull and
picking at
Bruno. Be that
Bruno
thug
wants to
life,
make
you
a
know
little
what I'm saying?
comment. You want to get all upset about it, V.
Yeah.
Someone said V kept getting on the scale, and then she kept getting on the scale, and she weighs 106 pounds, and she wants to weigh 100 pounds.
She wants to see her rib cages.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, I'm not gonna lie. Like, that's just like that's a sensitive subject. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's crazy that the fact that she had to really admit it to herself that, you know, on air, like, shoot, like, I do have a, you know, anorexia, bulimic problem.
This the episode.
That shit's real.
It's interesting because at first it's kind of like she didn't want to admit it, and then she does admit it, and then she's like, I've always known it. That's why I go to a therapist. And then it's like, I want to be the voice for other women so that they can know they're not alone.
I think that she's saying that obviously because she's on MTV. The producers
so
are
now
telling
she
her,
has
like,
to
girl,
be...
tell your story because
Right.
someone else is watching you and they have this problem too. And you being open about it, which is very true. You know what I mean?
is.
As long as you open it. And then I'm glad that it took her enemies to kind of figure out places as to where this came from.
I mean, clearly. I mean, this is why she's a total bitch. You know what I'm saying?
I think there's some other reason. I think it's just
I mean,
where she's from. She's just a rich, spoiled girl.
Right.
'Cause,
I
like,
mean, like, the skeletons, like, I mean, I don't know if we want to get into it, but this whole skeleton was like a high school fight.
Right.
yeah,
It was nothing.
Mean Girls.
Like,
part 3.
right. Like,
Probably goes back to Violetta being jealous of them being jealous of each other, high school
they're fighting
girls,
about
mean girls.
Instagram. Like,
Yeah.
Well, let's talk about them. So Jessica and Tia show up.
Tia and her
Tatas.
Tias. Jesus.
Tia is a really pretty girl.
but honey,
However,
that
the makeup,
though,
like,
fucking-
you know what it is, though? Whatever ethnicity Tia is, her mother got to be up there in the age range and probably taught her how to do makeup. Because she does makeup like an old person.
No, she does makeup like how all the thoughts do their makeup. They
She
want
does
to
makeup like-
line that brow in.
Girl, she does makeup like she bought that makeup from the 99-cent store.
No, she done caked that bitch on like she was a birthday cake.
All right, well, I like Tia, so I'm going to back her up here and say...
Hey, she was
first
cool.
of all,
We were just
she was
talking
the
about-
realest out of the skeletons.
Exactly.
For sure. I fuck with her.
The
but, I mean, we
Namaste
just
bullshit,
saying, you
I don't know,
what I'm
it was a
saying?
little
Right.
much.
I support it because, hey, you know what? I don't know where Tia came from, what her life situation was, but obviously something happened in her life where she's like, must have read a book and was like, you know what? I'm going to try this Namaste way of
Or
life.
she
I ain't
just
gonna
found
hate on
out
her.
the word
That's
namaste
fine.
and she wanted to keep on using it because
Well,
I be doing
let
that
her.
sometimes
It's
when I find a
positive.
word and I want to start using it like, ooh, this is my new vocabulary, like namaste bitches, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Could be. However, she was talking about being peace and trying to bring people
She
together.
did not
so
know what the fuck she was
I feel like I'm gonna give it to Tia that she ain't focused on her makeup because she focused on peace and love.
And I don't
She
want to.
clearly is focused on her makeup.
I don't want to jump too far into the end of the episode, but even at the end, she was peacemaker. She was like, "Let's go to this dinner. Let's figure this shit out."
That
Like,
seemed really edited too. Like I feel like it happened the first night they were there.
Violetta did not want to go to the dinner. She was like,
well, yeah.
okay.
It's, well, I'm not going
Let's
there.
just get this fucking
Touchy
dinner out
subject.
of the way.
All right.
That is so fucked up.
Wait,
I know.
I didn't get it.
I know we're not gonna.
I'm
do
not
that.
going.
All right, so
Fine.
Not a
Tony,
joke.
Tony is overly excited when he sees Jessica. Like Tony.
Oh shit! Oh
Hold it.
Another blonde. Another blonde.
Brush it off.
Yeah, you already know who got that one. Like you can have
dibs,
it. She
dibs,
looks
like
like
she-
she's.
But I love that he was like,
Talk
he was
about
like,
skeletons.
I love that he's like, oh shit! Now everyone thinks I'm going after the blonde just because she walked in and. Oh, he's gonna go after the blonde again. You fucking did!
Yeah.
You did go over the blonde again, so...
Welcome to my humble abode.
Oh, do you
So,
believe... do you be-
boyfriends?
do you believe in love at first sight? Or should you walk in the door again?
Yeah, like, first of all, where are you? Is this like Mad Libs? Like, where are you pulling these from?
And how is it working on every single girl that walks in this fucking house?
Because these girls.
Really?
I
Like,
don't
These
know.
lines are working, man.
Tony be getting pussy. Like, Bruno and
Has
Jason
anyone-
just be sitting up there like, just.
Yeah. Is anyone else hooked up in this house?
The thing is the fact
Nicole.
is Tony doesn't give a fuck. He doesn't care.
No fucks.
He's just like, I mean, she's hot, she's good looking, she's mediocre. Well, I'll take
She'll
them
suck
off.
it,
Fuck
she'll
it.
fuck
You know
me,
what I'm
I'll
saying?
Tony like that, what was that commercial? The broke ass game show?
Yeah.
If that hot dog fit down the hole, he gonna put it there. Just saying. All right.
Tony.
So Tony's overly excited. We find out that Jessica created a social media account.
May or may not have.
May or may
She
not.
keeps on denying it.
Sarasota's finest and bullied Violetta. Now here's my.
Also, if that's Sarasota's finest, I have no interest in ever going to Sarasota.
Seriously.
A day in my life.
Looks like a hot mess.
So,
Or maybe I do. No.
so, all right. The thing about this whole situation. Now, last week, Violetta, whatever the fuck her name is.
Violenta.
She's sitting up here talking about, yeah, and then she even admitted at the end of the episode, I did blast your nose job on social media. First of all, the fact that that's even a conversation.
Right.
The fact that their whole conversations were pointless. Like, it was not getting anywhere. Like, the other skeletons were like serious issues, like ex-girlfriends. That's like some serious drama. I mean, Sylvia, it was weird, but I mean, it was still like some tea. You know what I'm saying? With these two bitches, it was just like, I mean, I just hate you because like you talk shit about me. Like, you're a
How
whore.
old is she?
Like,
I don't know.
I don't know.
Because I'm just like trying to figure
was
out
this
Instagram.
in college, high school,
around-
middle school? What's the
Yeah,
tea?
like was Instagram
But
around in middle
bitches
school?
all
No.
talk
Well, not when I
for
was in
you,
middle school,
so then it definitely
clearly.
wasn't for her.
I mean, Instagram just started getting popping what?
like 3
4
years
years
ago.
ago?
3, 4 years ago.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Like you guys were doing this, like.
When they were like,
She said in college, she was like, I couldn't have done it. I was 6 hours away in college.
Yeah, like.
oh, that's true.
Because I was busy studying for finals. Earlier in the episode, actually, you said you don't read books. So I doubt you were busy studying for finals.
She writes. She doesn't even write. Right.
So you weren't studying for finals?
No,
She
like
did
I don't
something-
think she's honestly smart enough to put her time together.
I mean,
to
she's
create
just
that.
like,
Yeah.
I
But-
just don't think you like me. in
She
general.
kept the thing that did kind of
Get
make
my
me think
nerve.
maybe she did do it is because she kept using the excuse, I was 6 hours away.
Right.
That was the only thing that kind of made me be like, bitch, no one cares. Like that doesn't prove
This doesn't make
anything.
any sense.
But at the end of the day, when she said, I wish I did it so I could just say, I'm sorry.
Right.
But then she probably knows if I say that I do it and we get it over and apologize for it, you still gonna want to beat my ass.
My thing is,
But she left still.
It was just weird.
Nothing got resolved. But Violet, like, at first I was so confused as to why Violetta's skeletons weren't going to be the last ones to enter the house. Because all season so far, she's like, if my skeletons walk in the door, they're dead. I'm going to fucking kill them. I'm going to murder
There's
them.
gonna be a murder in this house.
Like,
and I thought it was gonna be intense.
And this
like, these
episode-
bitches did some horrible
I
shit.
know.
Like, I was like, they done bullied her. They done, I mean, I was just thinking the worst possible. And then this was just like, Seriously.
Serious, just white girl problems, just nothing.
Seriously, white girl problems.
Yeah.
Like my friends and I we talk about like who our skeletons would be if we were on the show. We're like, we don't have anybody that dramatic in our lives that we would say we would actually fucking murder them. If this is what a skeleton is, I guess I have a few of them.
Yeah, I mean, like if it's like that kind of
Yeah.
stuff. I mean, it would just be awkward and weird, and we'd be like, okay, like you're over that, right?
Right.
And they'd be like, yeah, and I'd be like, okay,
Yeah.
like, welcome to the house.
Yeah.
But at least the guys realized it too. They were like, this is fucking bullshit. So
Yeah, I mean, the guys were clearly a-okay with that.
yeah.
Sure were. They were just like, this bitch is over dramatic. So Violetta's throwing up because she just can't deal with anyone. Calls Tia a bitch to her face. Jessica's like, I don't have a problem with you. Like, you hate me. Like, remember when you posted my nose job on Facebook, and then when I came to cry to you in the bathroom, you yelled at me?
Yeah.
Do you remember that? No, you just remember this one Instagram page that was Sarasota's Finest, which... Who's following that? Like, how many people really were like,
still up?
You know, if
Sarasota's
I guessed
Oh my God,
it,
please, look
Yeah.
if I guessed it, I feel like she has a lot of enemies. So I'm sure anybody really could have made this
They could have
page.
just pulled.
Yeah,
they
the
could have
way
pulled
she
any of the
acts.
bitches from Sarasota.
Right.
Just like,
I
do you
mean-
know Violetta?
I
They're like,
mean-
yep, I hate that bitch. You want to come on the show?
I mean, yeah, I just feel like she really, gets affected by what people say. And, well, girl, you went on the real world, so
This can't
kind
be
of put
it.
yourself out there.
There is one, Sarasota's Finest.
Yeah, but it's not it.
Oh, no, it's a guy. Yeah.
That's not it.
He's homeless. All right, Madison thinks Jessica's voice is annoying, and
That's all we got.
won't
Sorry.
let her sleep in the bed, in her bed, because she apparently has 2 beds now, and
She just didn't want Tony sleeping with her.
But then you make her sleep in Tony's room.
Yeah.
Well, she didn't want her to sleep in her bed, and she was being a good friend by not.
She just didn't want Tony to fuck in the bed that was hers.
Right.
Yeah, because that's some fucked up shit.
But she also didn't want Violetta to have to sleep in the same room as her, so she left. But she was like, "Don't sleep in my bed,
Oh,
because I don't want you in my bed either."
Right.
But she didn't put 2 and 2 together, realizing that then sent her to Tony's. They would have ended up in the same fucking bed anyway, or the
Yeah.
laundry
It's
room,
just
or
what
the
it is.
confessional,
I mean, it was just
or
gonna
anywhere.
happen. But
So-
it really was the last night, and she didn't give 2 fucks. She was like, whatever.
No, not that night.
I'm just saying. The
We
last
go to the
night.
burlesque show. Bruno and Jessica are now
Define
flirting.
burlesque show.
What's that?
Define burlesque show.
I don't know what this looked like. The
it was-
Santa Monica Pier freak show. Like I thought.
I mean, I thought it was,
Venice
burlesque
Beach
is
freak
supposed
show.
to be like really like sexy and stuff, and they were like,
a chainsaw on her pussy. Like I was like,
I mean, I'm sure that did some wonders. but
Bruno
damn,
out
I
here
tried
talking
to
about
slip
when you're
my
sexually
pussy.
fresh. I'm like, I would be scared.
I
if
know.
went
Right,
there.
well, clearly we know what he about.
Right, this bitch
Like,
had
he
a
likes some
metal
S&M.
underwear on, like.
Sparks flying. Oh.
I mean, I like a good vibrator, but damn, you know what I'm saying? That shit is intense.
Now-
You could cut yourself.
Do y'all know what the real tea was with Violetta and Jessica apparently bought a bottle or something? And Jessica like tried to like chop her down like, oh, glad to see you're
Jessica-
finally buying.
Jessica said that she was telling Violetta that she had just bought a bottle. And she was like, oh my God, look, I bought a bottle. I've never done this before. We Sarasota girls, we don't buy bottles, but I just did. So, like, it's like, okay. Congratulations.
Well, I mean, she's right, probably right. Like, they're just always. She said she was like, "There's always just one there." Like,
Yeah, I don't know.
That's a boss bitch situation. I
just-
mean, there's just
Girl,
always.
just go with it. Don't
Like,
explain
there's no
yourself.
liquor here, and Violetta's like sitting up here trying to chop her down.
Like-
Like, girl, Violetta, I didn't see you offer to buy a bottle.
Yeah, she's like, bitch, I'm on the real world. I get free bottles.
They get like one,
Maybe.
A bottle.
and that actually, I don't know if they get comped. to
I
be
don't
quite
know.
honest.
I
I
don't
think they
think
get a
so.
stipend they have to pay because we've seen.
I mean, there might
They've
be a
used-
couple that like will comp one bottle, but then
I get this show mixed with Bad Girls Club with who'd be
Yeah, I don't
chopping
know.
up and whatever. I don't know. Moving on from that. So someone who was it, Bruno or who made the Real Housewives of Orange County comment to Jessica?
I want to say it was Bruno.
I thought it was Tony.
No,
Was
it
it?
definitely
No.
wasn't. It was Bruno because it was Bruno, Jessica, Tony,
no, it was
Madison.
Jason.
It was someone.
Someone, and he says, you remind me of the Real Housewives of Orange County. She said, that is the nicest thing anyone has ever said.
Girl,
to me.
have you seen the Real Housewives of Orange County ladies?
Right, looking like Vicky Sue.
But maybe.
All right, moving on. Now they're
Moving
driving
on.
home. Violetta says that she wants to get curb stomped in the face every time she sees Bruno. Bye.
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 First of all, like, do you know what that sounds like when you're talking about curve stomping? Like, do you know what that comes from? And
I
like,
think she just like says the most horrendous things just because.
No,
She's
I
got
know.
some great one-liners that are super insulting and like really fucked up, but she's good. But don't you dare say anything to her, and that's my issue with her. If you're gonna
Yeah.
give shit, be able to fucking take it.
Yeah, what he has to say. Like she's talking all this shit, but then once it comes to her, she's just like, you know, like, girl, if you don't start something, we'll be something. Like, but if you want to start something, they're gonna be something. Like,
I don't know. I mean,
Just
but you
saying.
sitting here talking about, you know, he brought up being anorexic. Like, you were talking about curve stomping him. Like, that's really crazy.
No, she said she wanted to curb stomp herself.
herself
for looking at him.
Like, and then that was just one of the buttons that she was
Right,
pushing
no, exactly.
with him. So Bruno goes ham. Now, what I could clearly relate to Bruno, because if that bye.
She's lucky
Bitch,
she
I will
didn't.
buy you down your damn throat with a mug, girl. Like, what are you going through? So she's pushing all these buttons. He starts. Bruno goes ham, calls her ugly bitch, anorexic. Now, Bruno, you would.
like all I could picture was the song "I Don't Fuck With You," and he's like throwing shit. I don't give a fuck. I ain't fucking with you, and like shit's just
Punching
flying everywhere. And I'm just
walls.
like, oh Lord, he really don't fuck with her.
Now, see, I don't mind the punch in the walls and all that, but like
getting up
he
in her
got
face,
a little
real
too up, and then he
close.
came back around and got up in Sylvia's face, and I was just like, Bruno, like, you are too big to be doing.
Yeah, he knew it though.
Like, you know you have muscles. Calm down. Just fucking call her a bitch. That's fine.
Yeah.
Don't bring up the weight, but at the same time, he didn't know about the weight insecurities yet.
I'm just
He
like,
knew,
he probably
I
knew, but
think.
I'm just like, you know, it sucks, but hey, bitch, you want to be saying
Yeah.
throwing these
Yeah.
slanders
Yeah,
out.
that's true.
Yeah.
Don't play the game. As he's freaking out, Violet is laughing, talking about, I'm the biggest bitch around. Well, now you know.
Maybe the biggest bitch, but you sure as hell not
Yeah,
the
you're not-
baddest
you're
bitch.
not
Like
the
you're not doing
baddest bitch.
shit.
Or the biggest
Yeah.
bitch, because you would get eaten
Bye.
alive. Yeah, I know bitches that would curve stomp your face.
Just by one punch, girl. They just be like,
Right. Bye, bitch. You a hater, bye, bitch. Sylvia gets upset with Violetta. Jessica's thrown up. This was like a circus.
Yeah.
Like everyone's
hot
just
mess.
everywhere.
So drunk.
Violetta doesn't feel that she did anything wrong. Sylvia is really upset, and she goes to see Sylvia and says, "You don't have my back. I'm moving out." And she starts taking all of her clothes out.
they're seriously having the dumbest fight of life.
But this is what Violetta does.
Yeah.
And they're arguing with each other, yelling with each other. I wish we could have heard what Jason was trying to tell Nicole, because it looked like Nicole was trying to stop them from fighting, and he was like, they need to do this and
Yo,
get it out.
speaking of Nicole, she just like straight up picked up Bruno and like pushed him away from like stopping a fight. Like
Did she have heels on too?
No, yeah, I think in a dress. Wasn't she wearing a
Nicole
dress?
Yeah.
for the win.
Nicole's gangster. Moves her clothes out. Then all of a sudden the arguing turns into like they're fighting, and I'm just like, okay, yeah, that was weird.
But then they started laughing, so I can appreciate that. At least like they're like, Sylvia's like, "What are you talking about? We're fighting about towels." So as much as I don't agree with the fight because it was stupid, if it was the same kind of fight as the other girls, her skeletons, like at least Sylvia was on the other end to be like, "Bitch, what the
This
fuck
is
are you
stupid."
talking about?"
Right.
As opposed to, I'm gonna make an Instagram account that you moved out.
I'm just like,
Right.
imagine if Madison just came up around behind and was like,
Right.
bitch,
Yeah.
revenge from last week.
Right.
Moving on. So,
So clothes have been moved in every single episode so far, right?
yep.
Maybe
Because
since the skeletons have arrived.
well, no, because even the first episode, they moved the clothes on in. Jason gets in Violet's face about Bruno. Violetta breaks down, talking about she's bulimic and anorexic. And she's talking about her body flaws.
She
She's
has
talking to
the
Tia.
Life, yeah, she has the life moment with Tia.
That was a dope moment.
Yeah, I like that. I respect that.
Yeah.
Tia apologizes and recognizes where some of the things she did could have affected that.
her. Mhm.
That's also when V thinks that this situation could be life-changing for her, and I love
I
that.
I hope
agree,
so.
yeah.
I just got the chills, actually. I hope so.
I hope it really does,
Yeah.
because, girl,
Because your eating disorder skeleton is way bigger than those other two skeletons. So I hope you, no matter what we say about you, I hope you get your shit figured out because eating disorders are scary.
And you're a beautiful girl.
And you're beautiful. But we hate you. I'm just kidding.
But we don't like the way you act sometimes.
Right.
All right. Moving on from that, we gotta get a little politically correct. I mean, Jason gets, all right, so where was that? We already talked about that. Tia, Jessica, Violetta, they go out to dinner. And it's really interesting
I just wanted that pizza.
to me that Violetta will accept an apology from Tia, but she will not let this go with Jessica.
Yeah.
She can't stand
Yeah,
Jessica.
she just don't like her.
I wonder
Probably
if it's her
'cause
voice
Jessica's,
and
like,
just like
skinny like her, and she's just like
Oh, maybe.
Jessica fucked someone that Violetta wanted, huh?
maybe.
No, I think it's weight.
Yeah, maybe just like.
Oh,
Jessica.
I think there's a little jealousy up in there.
okay.
I can see that.
But Jessica, like, the botched nose job shit's like, that's really fucked up.
Yeah, I think
To
that.
post.
I'm
And
just sitting here
she
like,
didn't-
Violetta, you don't apologize for none of that.
And Jessica also didn't bring that up as like a major issue. Like, she could have gotten the whole house against Violetta for doing it. Like, that's fucked up.
well, I think Jessica's in a place in her life, and clearly, as she keeps saying, like,
It was 2 years ago.
Exactly.
No,
She's
I'm
moved
over it,
on.
like-
So
It's like I don't hold grudges.
I was taking finals, like, you're looking for a job and you're on the Real World. Tony joking around with Madison. They're at the bar, so Tony's joking around with Madison about messing around before they head out. And he's like, give me a kiss, like old times. Then they go out, and he says, I want to keep messing around. And Madison, she says, well, you have the reins in this relationship. You don't tell a man that.
Yeah,
when his
I
last name
like
is
it.
Rains, though, you do.
Yeah.
But
His name is Tony Rains.
that is true.
Yeah.
I thought she was joke. No.
Yeah, no, it was
Maybe
clever.
she
It
was
was
taking
clever.
it
I
as a
mean,
joke.
she was just.
I'm just like, you
Yeah.
can't tell a man like that.
But yeah.
I think she was just trying to like be
Make it
flirty
funny.
and cute.
Well, it worked.
Yeah.
Violetta comes home. She tells Bruno.
Wait, the best
Yeah.
part.
As
You're
as soon
you're
as
Madison.
Madison's
I'm
leaving.
Tony. All right,
And
bye,
I'm-
Madison.
and
I'm
I'm
coming.
Jessica.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, oh, hey. See you,
Yes,
Madison.
all of that.
And Jessica.
Interception.
Like, could you see me taking a flight to Sarasota? And she's like, oh yeah, let's do it.
Right,
Where
I'm
do
just
you wanna
like, bitch,
go?
wasn't you on Bruno the night before?
Were you on
Not
Madison
even
2
that.
seconds ago?
Huh?
Tony was just talking to Madison.
No, I know, but I'm just sitting here like, these girls really don't care, like, about themselves, about anything,
clearly. They're like,
like.
we're gonna have a great fucking time.
We're gonna get
Hey,
it in.
you know what? I can't even hate on Tony anymore at this point. At this point, whatever cologne this man uses or his underarm odor smell like or something, it's wafting on these bitches.
It's
Cause
working.
Hypnotizing them, y'all.
shit, Tony is just like Santa. He got the reins on his reindeer. Cause these bitches would be lining up. I'm just sitting here like,
Right.
damn, Tony. Tony's dick must be some bomb dick. He must have something. So Violetta says she loves Bruno. He's just
Sweet.
not into this whole situation at all.
Oh, he's not fucking with her.
He's like, you're a fake bitch. You're crazy. Like, I
Yeah,
don't fuck with you.
yeah.
And you know what you said to me. And it blows my mind that nobody keeps bringing it back to, like, she keeps making it about her and the anorexia. And,
I mean,
and I get it, and
sure,
it's
yeah.
serious and it's big. But at the same time, you have to understand, you started this.
Yep.
yeah.
You were nitpicking, and then you got mad because you
Like,
were picking at something and
maybe-
it punched you back.
Maybe she needs to watch the footage again.
Maybe. So maybe the reunion.
Because I feel like she just be getting so drunk that she just don't even be like realizing shit, you know?
True.
And the next day she's just like, oh, fuck it, like, whatever.
I mean, not to like to harp on it, but like if she's really not eating and if she really does have an eating
She
disorder
probably gets
and the
really
amount
drunk.
that she's drinking, I mean, there's a very good chance she's not remembering half the shit. So watching this back,
Yeah.
I wonder if she's going to see a different side of her that she didn't know
Yeah.
existed.
Definitely.
Damn, son. Tony hooks up with Jessica. Asks about Madison, and he's like, "Don't talk about that."
Well, what else do you say?
I mean, yeah, because like,
Are you trying to do it or not? Because
right,
you're,
but you already
know.
let me in the bed.
Right. And she was
Not
like
let
having
me
her booty
inside.
shorts on with the glasses, like, what?
Okay, and I was dying at the way she was standing because I'm like, that's how someone stands when they want some dick, and they just like poking that booty out like. Hey.
She wanted it.
It's like, bitch, you wasn't even packing. You was just standing.
Yeah. So,
Stop.
Are you gonna put that in the
This-
suitcase or what?
are you coming or?
Are
no?
you coming?
Hate me.
So Tia and Jessica leave the next day. Jason, what a gentleman, because, you know, he cuddled with Tia. He helped her with her bags. But poor Jessica.
Tony was like,
Walk
got
of
what I
shame.
wanted. Goodbye.
Right.
You can take your suitcase down the stairs yourself. Like, that's all I wanted from you. Thanks.
Boom, boom, boom.
Yeah, like,
It's a
girl.
lonely walk down, ain't it, when you fuck with the reins. On that note, let's head into predictions.
They do it.
And now, your AfterBuzz TV prediction.
And I gotta do this. Shout out to Roman Perez
Oh, I got
out
some
in
shout-outs,
Guam
too.
for sending me this shirt. I don't remember what you said it means, but it means something cool in Guam.
And I want to
Guamanese.
give a big shout out to Supreme Gaona,
Hey,
one
girl.
of my fans. She's amazing because she keeps everybody knowing about what Since They Don't Play is doing, and I appreciate you, doll, and you are everything.
We want
And I got no one to shout out, so be
could've-
someone to shout out next week too.
There you
So
go.
follow
Send
her
Jeff some
at
love.
Supreme Gaona. Follow her.
Boom, bitch.
Give her some love.
All right. Nicole's skeletons look like they come in next week, but she looks kind of
She's
excited.
fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Madison has a black eye.
Yeah, I'm really interested.
Wait,
to
that was
see.
not. That was makeup. She was crying.
No,
Yeah.
I think.
I mean, was she going for the role
maybe.
Yeah.
of like Drew Carey?
No, she was crying.
No,
she was-
that definitely was a black
Yeah.
eye.
Why was it
It was
blue?
like
just
smeared mascara.
it looked like
or
it was
something.
blue on one eye and there was no blue
No,
on
Alright.
the
no,
other.
no. We'll see.
Maybe.
We'll see.
Maybe
Yeah.
they were at a freak show, circus, or
Yeah,
you know what I
you never
mean,
know.
drag show. Bruno's brother comes, and it looks like Bruno's going back into his old ways.
I'm a little pissed that Bruno's brother is gay, so that he can't hook up with any of the girls in the house, so that the guys can't get a taste of their own medicine. I want someone to come in the house that Madison can fuck, so that Tony can get pissed.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, we don't know.
Yeah, we still.
I mean, I guess-
Well,
Yeah.
no. Yeah.
Not this week. Maybe coming up soon.
Maybe Jason got a brother or something.
I want
Just
someone
gonna
else
leave
to
the
get.
father- The father and the baby mama. Ain't no play there.
I just want Madison to be able to give Tony a taste of his own medicine.
I mean, Madison can go out and just fuck somebody.
Yeah, but it's way better when they live there.
Well, she can bring them back, hey?
she sure can.
Just have them stay.
That ride partner.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know, but I'm excited to see I'm excited to see the Bruno and brother
Yeah,
situation.
how long have
Yeah.
they not talked?
Nicole, I'm worried that she hugging up. I want like Nicole to have
There's
some
gonna
damn
be some tea. There's gonna be some tea.
like real tea, not no like fake lesbian. Now they're friends and they might hook up kind of tea.
No, there's gonna be some tea.
All right. Well, let us know what y'all think. You guys can hit us up at AfterBuzz TV on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook. You guys can tweet me at DJ Jesse J.
Me at Since They Don't Play.
Hit me up at Jeff_Thurm.
Until next week, same time, same place.
Peace.
From executive producers Maria Menounos, Kevin Undergaro, Phil Svitek, and the entire AfterBuzz TV staff, we would like to thank you for listening to the AfterBuzz TV network. To watch or listen to other after shows and post comments or questions, be sure to visit AfterBuzzTV.com. I'm Sir Richard Wentworth, and this has been a presentation of AfterBuzz TV.
Buzz
you later.
The views expressed herein are those of the hosts only and do not necessarily reflect the views of AfterBuzz TV or its owners or principals.